So, hope you're doing great out there. Andy Globe is my name, and you're hardly invited to enjoy a little episode of my studio. I was not sure about doing a CD review or share some studio beat making experience. Maybe I do a split program. Let's see about that. Starting with I think with um, the cues, the producing session first, and then let's see. Maybe you listen to a couple of cool tracks that I have to proclaim, kind of, if you like, from a great CD that's or from a great tape that's always come to me here and there over now 10 or 15 or yeah even 25 years or something. Stay tuned. Let's see about that. So I came up with the idea because I'm producing as well my own music and producing beats and instrumentals for each and every one who love or want to have instrumentals and beats like that, from jingles to artists to just tapes to listen to in each and every genre. Besides my own guitar playing and singing and yeah um, my own creating of music, this is kind of my root or kind of my second love, or kind of the plus to my minus or the minus to my plus, to have a circle um, producing music. And what I learned from producing is what I put into my guitar, and what I learned from my guitar playing I put into my producing. So both whips and harmonize perfectly together, kind of. So I'm as well in love, of course, of bass music a lot. That's why I listen to hip hop still a lot, and listen to it now for, I don't know, 20, 25 years or more, since I came in touch with, like many of you out there, in the, I don't know, I was like 13 or 14 years old or something like that, came in touch with Ice-T and Public Enemy, Two Live Crew, and and all of them, Dr. Dre, etc., Keep the Heads Ringing, etc., etc. And I'm still with these sounds and still with these artists, because it's just sounds great. The bass, the frequency, the rhythm, the mixing, the drum kits and stuff. So yeah, I'm doing my own music as well. Um, Kind of charged from these guys and genre a bit, of course. Um, so I came up with the idea now for maybe doing productions. Why not making a great bass tape, maybe called King of Bass or something, maybe a new sampler that people can, of course, put their tracks on, and spread it, like they had the back in the days, the lowrider tapes, or even the former gangster rap or hardcore hip hop, kind of Eazy and the Posse, Run De La Vu, and Egyptian Lover, and all of them, and world class wrecking crew, before they really go maybe with the hardcore content. Um, yeah, in love of the bass music, the funk, the rhythm of it. And this is what I love to do at the moment as well. A bit, um, yeah, trade in that genre kind of, or stepping in that kind of genre in love. Don't have to have that hardcore, maybe West Coast gangster lyrics or hardcore rap lyrics or even rap. It's just about the music and the bass frequency. Can have rap, can have singing in it, etc., etc. Yeah, let's see about that. Maybe a CD or new style. Um, that's just cool to listen to in car hi-fis and stuff. Maybe in compilation King of Bass or something. Let's see about that. Um, like I said, as a musician and artist, you always, yeah, go with new styles and new foundings and new inventions. So, um, like myself, and maybe you can remember, or I don't know if I made a video out of that. Played a couple of rhythms into my Cubase for maybe 1 or 2 months or something, with a lot of drum loops and inspiring drum kits and stuff. And so now I picked one out and try to build a unique sound on top of that, maybe in that bass genre or something. So there's a drum loop that I created on a drum machine that says Electron Analog Rhythm MK2 that I bought from a shop. It was Thomann maybe 1 year or something back then, because I found, or I think the sound what they have on their register are very new and very cool for each and every genre kind of. So I think even for guitar music and for rapping and for techno music, maybe as well for chill out music and more from use. So I made a little drum loop. Now try to build a cool style on top of that. So I put some bass to it already, and let's go from there if you like. So the thing is, what we can do now, or what I'm in suggestion of, um, we can try to make the drum loop. We have a cool drum loop that sounds very deep, very um, yeah, bass frequency, or bass frequenced. We can try to play around with tools to see what we can get out of that in terms of later in mixing the availability of it kind of. So that's really the raw picture of it. Now if I put an audio compressor on it, we can yeah, maximize levels, or stomp or press um, frequencies into a different regime or register kind of. So let's make a try with an audio compressor. Okay, when the release on 35 comes down for a picture, I think like they had back then on Zombie Nation. I think it sounds a bit similar. At least the release that tag to it. we're on a release on 25, and if you go more higher, maybe you see the kick gets more long now. So the compressor, I think he keeps that attack of the kick more long. That's why release, I think, I don't know, it's milliseconds or something. I don't know what the scale of it is. It says 130 and 4, maybe 134 milliseconds. He tried to keep the first punch of the kick drum alive, kind of. So what I do now is make me some pictures that I can later on, or that I remember later on, some settings. If you go more and more, I think, in study of really producing music, these kind of steps or these kind of settings can be from use in terms of having really an outstanding sound and hit signal, if you like. I think it's not really necessary, but if you go more profound with things and you really maybe an extreme top-notch producer when it comes down to have effects and have really special sounds to it, I think you will relate to these kind of steps, experiences, and developings, kind of. So let's go for the 135. In this case, 130 and 4. And go more higher. Let's see what the compressor really. Oh, it gets very washy, I think. He really tries to reach the kick reach. Now try the snare, kind of. I think it's had a picture a bit of the Thunderdome CDs, if you can remember the hardcore techno they had in the 90s or something. So we can really paint pictures now with these kind of adjustments and tools. It's cool either. The 400 is something new and is something kind of that extreme that it develops an own kind of an own love for it. So I think we have some cool settings to go from, to really find a new sound of it. If you can, or if you want to listen, I had an old name or a name for making hip hop beats back maybe 10 or 15 years before I started to go with my guitar into the whole wide world, kind of. And the name is Bonnie, the Beat Collector, and I had some beats, or have some beats on SoundCloud, and sometimes share it as well on my Facebook. And this was a start for having some really outstanding beats as well, to find a new sound, and I think the Barney the Beat Collector um, tracks has a very or have a very unique sound. That's why they sound so powerful. What I did, I put some distortion on the drums and stuff. Maybe I'll do this, or I'll do this again. But now this is now the same, um, yeah, the same thinking. Playing around with tools, audio settings, till you have really an own face, kind of a new face that um, yeah, that is so inspiring that you will say, okay, this is something new to my ears. I want to listen to this sound, kind of digging out some nuggets or gold nuggets from an river. If you have if you have your tools and you really get some gold out of a river. And this is kind of the same what you do with now with these tools. You try and play around. Um, with it till the point or yeah comes in, you say, okay, hey, um, this sounds aspiring to go from there, kind of. Okay, now you're on a release of 6 to 9. This is really a kick that tells its own story. What I'll do now is save the project on a second um, name, not to lose really the starting point of it. Love the deepness and the length of the kick. Maybe it's a bit strong. It has a bit large dynamic. What is dynamic? If you listen now to the kick, it has a very, very powerful punch to it. It comes down like maybe it hurts you in a way that you say, okay, would you turn the speakers a little bit more low? Because this is that strong that is not really enjoy to listen to, at least to my ears. Maybe it's a bit strong. So we can play a bit with the dynamic. So we have two tools. If I think if you see that, hope we are on the right picture. Yeah, put here the compressor in my mixing desk on Cubase. So this is my. I don't know if you see the compressor. I hope so. You can see them, or you do. I don't know. I have here a compressor. It says ratio and threshold, and I think the release of it is very cool now. The length of the kick. I think it's inspiring to me. What we can do now with the ratio, we can now really put the peak of the kick, or we can both or push down the kick, the peak of the kick a bit more. It's kind of, you polish a diamond. You can give now really a structure to it, maybe raising a kit or something. you can give a direction of this kick by these electronic environments, what we call a dynamic or air compressor. We can compromise or enhance a signal with these tools to raise the drum kick, kind of to give them a story, um, kind of. So we have a ratio from 3 to 4, 5, and maybe we can now do a bit more. Now let's get a bit more soft, and if we go more low, we get it more kind of sticking out. Very aggressive now. Reminds me a bit on I Got 5 on it, if I'm right in suggestion of things. I think maybe they have similar adjustments to it. Both sounds cool. Maybe let's go with the 3 to 3.9. And then we have a threshold. I put mine to -4.1. Now I think we have kind of a hit kick, if I'm right in earring, at least to me. Or maybe it's a bit too strong. Let's listen to that with fresh ears. To go from there. So yeah, this is now what we can do for having new sounds. Maybe go forward and compressor tool and stuff. Like I said, did some bassline already um, to this drum loop and go to see how it sounds and go from there. Yeah, let's see about that. It's not bad. Maybe go for go for an go for an give another try with this one, with this syn bass or sine bass, what the name is or should be on my Catron keyboard, to find a new song, a new style of beat or something, to have some new tracks and more. Thinking of if we can have an effect on it, or to have a new sound. Maybe let's try this one. Sounds not bad. Sounds cool. Maybe we have an effect for it later to make really a separation of yeah, maybe common sound pictures and maybe visionary one. Yeah, let's go from there. You find a good loop, play a good loop, and let's see about that. Yeah, that's what I do at the moment on this one. Maybe searching a new cool um, yeah, style or effect for cool um, tracks. Yeah, let's see about that, ladies and gentlemen. You have to play a cool loop, a former version of it, and it was like that. Let's do that again. It's another demo I made No, it's not. I think cool. Cool tracks to go for more. I think I have one more, and then I'm leaving the live session. As a bit the thing of the old school break music, I think. Maybe let's go with this one and see if we can put effects to it later on to sound different. Maybe see about that. Maybe one more. So let's see about that. I think it's a cool bass line. And let's see how it can get enhanced by the time. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little life about generating new sounds and thoughts of new sounds and yeah, maybe ways to create new sounds in music and desktop environment, if you like. Um, yeah, stay tuned for more if you want to. For the last, maybe listen to the play in to the digital audio workstation, short name for DAW. If you ever heard the word DAW, I think it's the name for digital audio workstation. Music sequencers to um, make music at sitting on your laptop with plugins that generates or duplicate sounds from or recorded sounds from great studio complexes like synthesized ones, kind of. See about that. Yeah, have a great evening so far. If you want to see us around, there we go. Bye bye.